Oh, I'm gonna snap. Guys, it's not hard. If there's people. Yo, so I got called by the Honda dealership. I was getting spammed. And my wife went like full, like my wife went all in on like trolling the people at the dealership because I paid off a car. It was like a 2018 Accord. Like it was leased to own or whatever. And I kept calling and calling and calling and calling. I don't know if we paid it off. Maybe we paid off the other car. I don't know. Either way, the point of the story is they keep calling. And Mary legit grabs the phone and goes, hello. And they're like, we're looking for Mark. And she goes, oh, he's dead. And she goes, I'm sorry, and hangs up. And I'm like, Jesus. That's not normally a Mary move. But I thought you guys would get a kick out of that. It was a pretty hardcore solution to the problem. I love my ward. Look at that. It's a big wave. I don't know. Just not enough mana for that. What are you gonna do, bitch? It's a minion wave there. Really? You guys like duoing together? I could tell. It's so easy beating you kids on 100 ping. Imagine if I had legit ping. I don't want to ult you, and I'm not going to. Slick moves. Oh, my top laner just got solo killed. Another guy that spam pings me that sucks dick at the game. I've never seen that before in like every game so far. I haven't seen that every game on the server. Not great. Not great. What? What is this dive? It's a hideous attempt. Oh my god, what are they doing? This was a nice try. This guy loves wasting his ults, so I don't know. Uh-oh. Okay, Nasa's flash. Chasing too far? Reed, I think you're a moron. I think that's a perfectly fine chase. You seem like a results-oriented person if you think trying to follow up on poke mages is bad. It's results-oriented thinking. I'm dead here, though. We just have no team. Yeah, sorry, Reed. You're giving me brain damage. I'm gonna ban you soon. You're too stupid for my chat, man. Couch quarterback. That's what we call you. Silver player pretending to understand the game. Nice. Nice. I don't think we can do anything, even with this power play that we have right now. Ah, there's nothing I can do here. These guys can maybe turn this once Nass Assault wears off. Ooh! 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 Nice! That was sick. This is what I'm talking about. Like, you got dumbasses like that dude in chat that I just banned. Like, you literally will lose a fight by, like, an auto or, like, a half a second. And someone chat, oh, you went too far. It's like, no, dude. It's a perfectly fine spot to fight. Like, you're literally just looking at the result and going, oh, it's bad. It's bad because it ended bad. It's, like, such simpleton fucking logic, man. Because that was... What was the difference between that fight that we just forced and the fight earlier? There's no difference. Literally. Sometimes, you know, you take a fight and the result isn't good. It doesn't mean you wouldn't take the fight. That's too deep. Vex isn't rotating. Now he's doing the thing that I literally just coached somebody on. Nice, Jin. God. You're on vision. God. US mids, boys. I should have brought pinks. Should I rotate to this ever? Nope. Can't. Yeah, I'm getting free hit on. These two are droolers, bro. Oh, that's so crazy. Oh, I'm gonna snap. Guys, it's not hard. If there's people fighting over here, don't walk from here all the way down. Oh my God. The game's been the same for 10 fucking years. You see people fighting here. You're pushing here. The fight goes down to the bottom side. Don't run from the top side to the bottom side. Push the lane. It's not hard. The game's been the same for 10 years. If the fight's down here and you're pushing up here, don't walk down here. Hit the tower up here. Holy shit. How fucking hard is that? It's the same game. It's so crazy. How many times? It's insane. The same game for 10 years. They'll still do it every fucking time. They'll walk straight at the fucking kills. Crazy. This guy single-handedly broke the game with his shit macro. It's crazy. He's been AFK for 2 minutes because of that. That's crazy. I'm trying to waste their time, but I don't know to what avail. I can't stop the Nasus push. I don't have a play here. Nope. Can't stop it. Even with that perfect of a defense. It's crazy, though. It's actually crazy. They'll never, but that's the thing, is they'll never fucking learn, man. God, watch that play. Watch. I need music for this. I need to make this into content. Okay, you ready? Watch. I just need like clown music for this. I need to bring it back. Hold on. After playing on this server, I never want to hear any sort of implication that these players are better than NA in Plat and Diamond. I never want to hear it again. Because these are some of the dumbest fucking players I've ever played this game with. Why can't I get the clown music going for this? Oh, I'll find some proper clown music. There, here we go. There we go. Look at this. Wait. Circus music's too loud for this. Look. His team's fighting in mid. Is he looking? No. He starts by backing. Then he decides instead of pushing, he's going to start rotating. Here he comes. The fight's going away from him. Here's the push. Here he goes. Walks all the way down here. Stands in a bush. Still could push mid. Doesn't want to do that either. Here we go. Now we're going to try to pick the Jinx off. There's a ward right here. He's on lock screen, but he can't see the ward. Sees Jinx. Shoots an ult blind. 60-second cooldown right before Elder spawns. Goes down to bottom. Starts basing. Gets caught. Dies. Look at that. Look at it. He walked all the way from here to here and died. He literally, what's the time on that? 27:38. (27:38 to 29:02). He is literally AFK in this game for a minute and a half. He's AFK for a minute and a half. Think about that. Think about going AFK in a game like League of Legends for a minute and a half. And not only was he AFK for a minute and a half, now he's dead for another minute. So now he's AFK for 2.5 minutes. Because by the time he spawns and gets back on the map, I swear to God, there is nothing more frustrating. I've been playing this game for so long, and it's like if you look at the poker community, for example, right? You would think to yourself, Neace, with all this educational content you've put out, aren't you going to make the game easier for players to play? Aren't players going to like understand this game? Aren't you just like giving so much information away that players are just going to naturally like, they're just going to improve at such a rate? You're just going to lose business putting all this content on YouTube. You know how I knew years ago that would never be the case? Because I could just use poker as an example, right? Poker, same shitty, boring ass card game for years, for decades. There's been decades of educational content for poker. You can find free educational content for poker everywhere. There's obviously paid resources too, but like there's tons of content. A League, this game has been the same exact game for 10 fucking years. And I swear to God, I can watch every game. There's going to be my last client. No disrespect to the paying customer. He wanted to do it earlier. Remember? He was in mid. You saw the coaching earlier. He was playing Jinx. He was in mid. 3 people showed top. What did he start doing? Bug zapper. Bzz, I'm an insect. I don't think. He started running straight to top in a straight line. Guys, it is actually insane how fucking stupid players stay for years and years and years. Not an individual player. Not that this mistake, you know what I mean? Anybody can make the mistake. But the fact that the game has been the same for this long and players still haven't fucking figured it out, it actually, as a coach, will forever boggle my mind. It will forever boggle my mind. The fact that somebody could go to top or go to bot, start splitting, or be away from the fight in general. Like, even in the client's case, he was in mid and the fight was top. So technically, it's like a shorter walk on average. But they will literally, 10 years from now, guys, there will still be players like this Vex who will single-handedly throw a game. Think about what I just said, okay? He is AFK for 2.5 minutes. He is giving nothing to the game. Like, he's taken all the solo mid XP, right? To stand in the corner of the map, when he's allowed to push, try to group late, waddle around down here, and then die down here right as dragon spawns, he's away from the game for 2.5 minutes. The game is legitimately a 4v5 for 2.5 minutes because of this idiotic decision to literally not just hit minions. This is a rant of epic proportions because I can't handle it. Literally just has to sit here and right-click minions, and he doesn't lose the game. Does everybody hear what I'm saying? He could actually just stand here and hit the tower, and he would never cause as many problems as he just did. Do you guys think I'm exaggerating with what I'm saying? I really want people watching today's stream to leave this stream going, oh my God, I never want to be this fucking stupid. Like, it's like high plat, low diamond. Most of these players are not noobs, guys. These guys aren't players. Like, I'm telling you, they're mostly players that have been playing for a long time. And they're still fucking stupid. Insane. Insanity. Crazy to me. He sees it. He could turn, he could go, ooh, oh, this rotation, I'm in ult range. Ooh, there's no ult. I'll just, no. He literally just can't let it go. Like a fucking, like I said, like the bug zapper dude. Literally like a moth to a flame. Less than like human IQ decision making. That's it. That's it. If you can't quickly get to the fight, just stay. And you don't fuck the game. You just don't fuck the game. Exactly. Even if, hear me out. If he did nothing as a bot, if he just does nothing but right-click minions right down the line, do, and just walks, do, hit, wave crashes tower, his internet dies, and he walks into the fountain, I guarantee you he would not lose this game ever. Because 2 people would have pathed up here to block him. And he would have drawn map pressure. They would have never been incentivized to come all the way down to the corner. It's actually crazy. Yeah. I love this too. Jonathan says, I've been saying the same thing for years, but I'm also part of the problem because the bad community brainwashes you to think you're bad for doing the correct play. Exactly. That's why you guys have to see this. Listen to me rant, right? Listen to the rant. This guy literally would not lose this game if he just right clicks at the tower during this fight. He doesn't lose. That's it. He just doesn't lose. It's nuts. It's nuts. It will legitimately forever impress me that this is a common play that people do. The only thing that matters in League of Legends is if every move you make is giving you consistent XP and gold. I'm going to say that shit again for every person in this chat. The only thing that matters is if you are getting consistent XP and gold. That's it. If you're a support and you go, what about supports? The only thing that matters is that your teammates are getting consistent XP and gold, which means you should be thinking about where to stand so that your teammates can do that, to enable them to do that at the best of their abilities, right? So for 80% of all the players in the game, that's the goal. Every single one. ADC, mid, top, and jungle. Consistent XP and gold. One or the other, consistently. It's all that matters. Anytime that you go, I'm gonna chase the fight down here, you're off the treadmill. That's it. You're just off the treadmill. You're not getting any XP, you're not getting any gold, and you're just hoping that this magic play that you're trying to produce is gonna pay you more than just staying on the treadmill. You guys see how stupid it looks in hindsight? Do you see how fucking dumb this play is? The whole time, he could just be getting consistent, incremental XP and gold and drawing pressure to the other team to be incentivized. Like, all he's doing here is he's allowing the enemy team to not lose anything this whole time. Come and grab this top farm at your leisure. Oh, God. It's telling you, 5, 10 years from now, it'll never change. You know how I know? Because I've been doing this for 5 to 10 years. Been putting content about this stuff for years and years and years and years and years and years and years. So have other people. But when the rubber meets the road, instead of pushing towers, instead of going, literally, this is it. Look at the decision tree here. Everybody's mid and the fight's going this way. The fight's over. What can I do? Where's the closest resources that I can get? A cannon wave. Right here. I understand walking to here, but why not just turn around? Literally the easiest decision to make. Go to a lost fight or waddle over there. The fight's over. They can't do it. This is guaranteed. Is this guaranteed? Nope. Probably not. Probably going to be over by the time you get there. It doesn't take rocket science. It's just, it's something of like, I don't know. I gotta fight that instinct for the kills you're not gonna get, dude. I'm telling you. I think about this often when I see this play. I'm just like, this is like the play. And like everybody makes some variation of that play. Like every match they make some variation of that play. And like Vex isn't even a champion that should be splitting ever in the first place. So it's like, that's why, and that's probably why people get flamed when they split push too, because they split and then they're not actually splitting. They're just grabbing waves in the fucking Sahara somewhere, right? They're grabbing Saharan desert waves out in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing there. And then they don't even like leverage it into a push. Then they just float around. They don't try to dive anybody. They don't try to hit a tower. They don't try to draw. They don't understand that like the whole premise of split pushing is to go all the way up to the point of where the enemy team can catch you and then get away, or go all the way up to the point where the enemy has to defend the tower and then dive them. It's not just stand in the middle of the desert and just like sunbathe. Stupid.